episode number 144 of the CKU Dynasty. Last time we took down the Nevada Wolfpack on the road 45-14 to improve to 3-0, 14-game win streak, number 10 in the nation. This week, Utah State, we got them at home, both teams 3-0. This game, even though it's early, could be for the conference title should either of us win out. I think it'd be a lot harder for Utah State, but I don't doubt that they're a good team. Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes today. But we also are a 6-star program coming off a BCS win last year, so I think we have a better chance of going undefeated than they do. Let those not be some famous last words. Recruiting! 10, 10, 20, 10, 15, 15, 10, 10. Second, first, second, first. We can land everybody that we are targeting, and I hope to God that we do. If you guys are excited, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Let's shoot for 5 likes on the video. I'm ready if you're ready. Let's go.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler here, and with me as always, Herb Street and Lee Corso. It's going to be cold out there today for the Utah State Aggies and the Tigers. We're in the midst of another wonderful college football season as we bring you this game between two teams from the Western Athletic Conference. And here come the Tigers. The Aggies are just hoping they don't get humiliated out there, in my opinion, Kurt.
The home team has one of the premier defensive ends in the game today. He commands double teams in pass protection, and his teammates love being single block. That's why I think they'll win this one easily.
I agree with you on this one. I really believe these guys are going to do it.
This one's almost underway, so we're about to find out real quick just how smart of a pick that was, Coach.
Tigers sweep the picks. And right now there's 3 teams that can win the conference. If you look at it, it's us, Utah State, Louisiana Tech. 2 teams will walk out of this week. I think La Tech's gonna bye. Us or them! We're gonna kick. Bailey lined up, ready to get us going. And boom, we are underway. Maxwell from the goal line, and he is brought down! It is the first play of the ball game, and they already cannot hear. St. Louis gonna keep it, and he is on his feet still looking, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, he is back to pass. He's going to let it go, and it's caught by James, who's brought down at the 18. 3rd and 7, Aggies. 4.5 to go in the first quarter on the 18-yard line. St. Louis back to throw. He lets it go, and it's batted down by Travis Goff. It's incomplete. 1st and 10, 4:19 to go. Johnson, option, going right. Got some room, and he's got a couple yards. 2nd and 5, Johnson, option again, this time going left. Got a first down. Pitch to Clemens. JT Clemens inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Johnson, handoff, Clemens, and he's going nowhere. 2nd and 13, following the loss. Johnson got some time, back to throw, looking, Garnett caught, first down, Tigers. 2:20 to go, first down, Clemens, running left, got a lane, and he barrels over and fighting into the end zone, touchdown, Tigers. Then St. Louis hands off, Howard got him for the TFL. St. Louis hands off to Jones, and he's brought down by Sean Butch at the 20. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead by 7. St. Louis back to throw under pressure. Lets it go. Intercepted. Evan Anderson going the other way. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he is going to be in the end zone. No! He yard line. The ball is at the half-yard line. How close are we gonna get? Johnson throwing, running, touchdown CKU. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. St. Louis tossed Jones, and he's gonna get about 4. 2nd and 7 Aggies. Clock running, under a minute to go from the 23-yard line. St. Louis to throw, caught by Lamb, and he's brought down short of the goal. St. Louis throws, tipped by 3 Tigers. Johnson, play action, rolling to his right, looking on the run for Muller, off his hands, incomplete. Johnson in the pocket, got some time, looking, batted down, almost intercepted. Johnson back to pass again. Beautiful block! Beautiful block! And it doesn't even matter, incomplete. Last play of the quarter. Bentley gonna punt it away. See if we can't get it deep. Or light him up. Light him up! He trips him at the ankles. That's going to bring an end to the first quarter of play. The number 10 Tigers lead the Aggies 14-0. First and 10 Aggies. They got the ball to start the second quarter. St. Louis hands off to Jones, and he's brought down by Williams. St. Louis back to throw, looking, tipped by Howard, incomplete. St. Louis throws again, intercepted. Dave Small taking it the other way, still on his feet. There goes Small to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Johnson. Back to throw, got some time, lets it go, caught by Parker. Johnson looking for the first down, and he got it. Johnson to throw, running off. Fumbled, he fumbled, he on the ball, no! St. Louis throws, caught by Lamb, that's a first down. St. Louis throws, caught by Flynn! There he goes! And he's gonna get it to the 25-yard line. St. Louis, QB draw, and he's brought down by Meyer. St. Louis gonna keep it on the play action. Throwing, batted down by Anderson. And St. Louis play action again. Looking, wants it all in the end zone, and it is incomplete. And the field goal is up. Good, he got it. Johnson back to throw again. Gonna take off and run for the first down, and he is short. Timeout, Utah State with 1:59 to go. I'm not punting this ball away. We can pick this up right here. We can pick this up. With 1:59 to go, 4th and 2 to Muller, and he got the first down. Drive continues. Just over 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Johnson in the shotgun, back to pass under immediate pressure. And he is going to be brought down for the sack. Just over 1 minute to go. Johnson back to throw. Looking for Travis Goff, and it's incomplete. Johnson in the pocket, going to take off and run with it. Looking for Parker, got him, first down. Johnson, play action. The blocks have been picked up. On the run, looking for Garnett, got him! And the 2-yard line! Johnson, handoff Austin, touchdown, Tigers! St. Louis gonna hand off to Jones, and he is brought down by a host of Tigers. Clock down to 12 seconds. It's running down to 10 seconds. Are they going to snap the football? 7, 6, 5 seconds. They will snap it, and St. Louis is brought down immediately by Markel Howard. That's gonna bring an end to the first half. Tigers lead it 21-3. First half stats, John Johnson throwing 4 for 10 for 92 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, JT Clemens leads it with 36 yards and a touchdown. John Johnson has 9 and a touchdown. Mueller has 5 on the fake punt, and Austin has 2 and a touchdown. Receiving, Bevan Garnett, 2 for 57. Andrew Parker, 2 for 35. Blocking, solid, but could be better. Defense, pretty good on the defensive side of the ball. I will give him that. 2 interceptions, 1 for Anderson that should have been housed, and Dave Small who could have housed it. Kicking, I haven't had to get a field goal yet, but I'll take it. Punting, I'll take it. And punt return, honestly, I will not know. We should do better than that, but I'll take what we can get. Second half of play. Tigers are returning to start it off. See if we can't extend the lead. Evan Anderson from the end zone. Got a lane. And there he goes. I'll go to his own teammate. That's gonna cost us a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 50. Great field position. Johnson fakes the handoff. Got some time. Looking for Parker. He got him. Gain of about 20. Under 4.5 to go, third quarter. Johnson back to throw. Got some time. Looking for the end zone. And it's overthrown. Incomplete. Johnson back to throw. Got some time. Gonna take off and run with it for the first down. And he's got it. Still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. And the handoff to the fullback, Austin. He's going to get it inside the 15. I tried to draw the clock down as much as I could and failed. Lovely. Delay of game at home is freaking stupid. 2nd and 10. Handoff Newman. Yep, Carl Newman. At the half-yard line. No huddle, we're going to give it to him. And Johnson, Newman, touchdown, CKU. 1st and 10 Aggies from the 20-yard line. St. Louis keeps it. Jones got him on the blitz. Defense holds Utah State to yet another punt. 3:01 to go here in the third. Goff is under it. Gonna take it from the 40. See if we can't get something out of this. There goes Goff. There he goes! Down the sideline! Touchdown, CKU! Jones from the end zone. He's gonna take it. Oh my lord. He will be brought down past the 40. St. Louis gonna keep it, and he is gonna be sacked by Butch. St. Louis back to throw again, taking off and running with it. And he will be close to the first. And St. Louis throws, caught by Taylor. First down, Aggies. St. Louis back to pass again. And St. Louis throws again, tipped by Rice, and it's incomplete. And St. Louis back to throw, sheds one, and he'll be sacked anyway. Sean Butch has the record for cornerback sacks in a career. He's got 45. Johnson back to throw, just gonna try to run for it, had a lane, and it's not there. No! Johnson back to pass on third down. And it's intercepted by Sampson. Following the sack by Jones, we go to the fourth quarter. 35-3, Tigers lead it. And St. Louis to throw. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. And St. Louis throws. Caught by Lamb. Inside the 15. St. Louis back to throw again. He's got Lamb. Anderson got him. That'll bring up third down. And St. Fumble. Fumble. Get on the ball. I'll take it. Let's go! Bonner got in there, and Jordan loose on the strip sack. Oh, can we bring that one back? Maybe. Maybe. And Clemens on the outside on the run, stiff arm, and he'll be brought down to the 25.
Personal foul, face mask, or defense.
We'll take the first down following the face mask. See if we can't put an end to this thing. I mean, it's already over, but let's keep going. Johnson on the option, he's gonna take it, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up by Sampson. And the handoff up the middle to Jones, and he's brought down. St. Louis to throw, incomplete. And St. Louis gonna keep it. Bonner hitting it, intercepted! Dave Small got his second of the ball game. And Johnson toss to the right to Clemens, and he's brought down. Gonna get like nothing. 2nd and 11 Tigers. Johnson, handoff Clemens up the middle. He's gonna get like 3 yards. 2.5 to go for the game. Johnson back to throw. Looking, and it's incomplete. Hit as he threw it. Bentley to punt it away. And he boots it. This one's going to go out of bounds. And we fielded it, and the foot will be out of bounds to the 21. And St. Louis to Jones. And he is going to be stalked by the defense, and he's getting out of it. Evan Anderson's the last one there, and he gets him at the 40. And St. Louis, oh, he's going to run it on his feet. There he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Utah State, the onside kick. It is recovered by Hoffman. Run. Just, no. Okay. Johnson, play action. Throwing, caught, and it's off his hands. Player of the game for CKU, Evan Anderson. 4 tackles, an interception, and a touchdown. St. Louis gonna keep it, and he is gonna be sacked by Markel Howard. St. Louis back to throw again, sheds one. There he goes. St. Louis gonna get past the 45. St. Louis gonna throw again. Thompson got him. Timeout, Utah State. And St. Louis tossed Jones. Sean Butch got him for the TFL. Timeout, Utah State. It is 3rd and 22. Aggies 2 for 11 on third down. We are coming to the end of this one. Yeah, this one's been out of hand for a while. St. Louis under center. Running back behind him, 3 wide receivers. They're going to throw. St. Louis lets it go. Caught by Haynes, and he is out of bounds. And he shanks the punt. Travis Goff takes it, and he's on his feet. There goes Goff! There he goes! Travis Goff! Punt return touchdown! Second of the day, 75 yards! And St. Louis back to throw, lets it go, and it's off the hands of Jones. St. Louis toss Jones, and Jones brings down Jones. 3rd and 11, St. Louis, high snap. Butch hit him as he threw it. Caught by Lamb, he's out of bounds. First down, they're not going down without a fight. Utah State not going down without a fight. 8 seconds to go, 1st and 10. St. Louis keeps it. That'll wrap it up. Thompson with a sack. There's the ribbon. Nice little bow and a great day for the defense. Tigers win 42-10. Good God. Yeah, that was... I expected more out of Utah State. I'm not gonna lie. I expected more out of them. But... momentum, I guess. We're still in the top 10. We win big. That's what we have to do. And we still played... I would not say we played great. We had so many turnovers. 2 fumbles, an interception. John Johnson, 5 for 17, 111. No touchdowns, 1 pick, though I'll probably have him start next week. Rushing, Clemens had 43. Newman had 18. Johnson had 1. And Austin had 7. They all had touchdowns. Muller had 5. Receiving, Parker had 54. Garnett had 57. Blocking, Crowell and Frazier each had 9. Mitchell, Garnett each had 3. Melton had 2. And 1 apiece for Johnson and Kuhn. Defensively, Reggie Thompson, 7 tackles, a sack, and 2 TFLs. Sean Butch set the career record for sacks by a cornerback with 6 tackles, 4 TFLs, and 3 sacks. Isaac Meyer had 5 and 1. Evan Anderson had 4 and an interception. He also had a kick return touchdown. Markel Howard had 4, 3 and 1. Bonner had 3, 1 and 1. Dave Small had 2 interceptions and 3 tackles. Jake Jones had 3, 3 and 2. Kick returns, 52. No, he didn't take one back. Nope, my bad. Travis Goff had 2 punt return touchdowns. 2 of them. Did Evan Anderson get in the end zone? Yes, he did. What? What? He didn't. I swear to God. He was at the half-yard line. We ran it in with Johnson. I am so freaking confused right now. Genuinely. Let me just go to the drive summary. Not the drive summary, the box score. 37-yard pick 6. 1 yard run by Johnson. 7. Huh? The game should have just called it a pick 6, and if they're calling it one here, but like the touchdown went to Johnson. The pick 6, he hit the pylon, but I'm so confused. Either way, Tigers win 42-10. It did not matter in the grand scheme of things. And Indiana just knocked off top 10 Iowa. We're moving up in the polls next week for sure. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. for 5 likes on the video. I'll see you guys next time. Cue the music. Go Tigers.
So I wrote this letter, dear whoever wants to listen and make themselves better. Emotion shifts like the weather, whatever night you play your cards, right, determines forever.